It's the Friday Night Frenzy on News 18. Sports from where you live.
I've been waiting 167 days to say this, but the Friday Night Frenzy is back. I'm your host, Bree Shackelford, and I'm very excited to welcome you back to another exciting year of high school football. Now, we have 8 games for you on this week's lineup, so buckle up because the next 20 minutes will take you for a ride. We'll start this off how we always do with Sports 18's Kelly Hallinan and our game of the week. Kelly, take it away.
It's week 1 of high school football, and the roof is open and music is blaring here at Lucas Oil Stadium. But it was a tough night for Lafayette Jeff, who fell to Cathedral 55-14. After the game, head coach Pat Shanley told his team, "You have 2 options, be a part of the problem or be a part of the solution."
We can sit around and we can talk about our problems, or we can press forward and fix it. We didn't play well tonight against a very good team. There's 0 excuses. Okay, the only thing we can do is come back in tomorrow morning and find ways to get better. And again, if our willingness to compete is there tomorrow, then again, I'm confident that we can be a really good team come November. We got a ways to go.
Let's check out the game. Lafayette Jeff taking the field, and the Bronco fans showing out in Indianapolis. Jeff down 7-0 early, and now on offense, Lance Crowder rushing and gaining major yardage, but he loses the ball, and the Fighting Irish recover the fumble. Moments later, Cathedral quarterback and Colorado football commit Danny O'Neill shows off his dual threat ability. He runs to the house for another Cathedral touchdown. Jeff down 14-0. Second quarter, O'Neill to a wide open Zach Meeks, who extends Cathedral's lead. Then it's Jalen Bond's turn. He has back-to-back touchdowns, taking multiple hits, but getting through and into the end zone. Lafayette Jeff still scoreless at the break. Third quarter, though, Lance Crowder passes to Terrell Irons, and on the next play, Crowder uses his legs and gives Jeff their first touchdown of the night. Jeff down 35-7. The Broncos are able to get into the end zone one more time in the fourth. Xavier Stivers to DJ Young, who turns on the wheels and scores. The Broncos fall 55-14, but despite the loss, it was a special night for Jeff's quarterback, Lance Crowder, who stepped up into a big role.
I had 2 weeks to prepare because I was playing wide receiver all summer. I had 2 weeks to prepare to be quarterback, and I put my body on the line for my team, and our whole team tried our hardest, and we're going to get better throughout the season. I had overcoming emotions. I had a brain surgery and shoulder surgery, and coming back was a big moment for me, and it felt really good. And I was glad I could do it with my team.
The Broncos will look to bounce back next week at Schumann Stadium. But for now, reporting from Game of the Week at Lucas Oil Stadium, Kelly Hallinan, Sports 18.
Thank you, Kelly. Great job on the first game of the week. Moving now closer to home, Guerin Catholic was visiting McCutcheon for game 1 of the year. And it was a special game for me because I got to see my mom. Hopefully she's not mad that I put her on TV. Into the action now. First quarter, McCutcheon defense was on point tonight, forcing Guerin to make plays they normally wouldn't. That would lead to offensive mistakes, which kept the Mavs locked in. Second quarter now, Guerin in scoring position. Golden Eagles let the ball fly to a wide open player, and now McCutcheon is playing catch-up. The Mavs would be able to score later on in the game, but no matter what, Guerin seemed to pull away. Final score, McCutcheon drops their home opener 18-10. Moving south now, we got the Frankfort Hot Dogs visiting the Clinton Central Bulldogs. Vinny Martirano covered both teams during Camp Frenzy, and both said they were hoping this would be the year to turn things around. But only one can come out victorious. Second quarter, Hot Dogs are cooking. Doug Wood has time and throws a lofty one to Lalo Costello, who has no one around him as he steps in the end zone. Hot Dogs now lead 18-12. After showing some impressive skills on defense, Frankfort's on the attack, and this time, Jackson Wood scores, and we love us a big man touchdown. And this team is just getting started. Third quarter now, Wood hands it off to Caleb Boggs, who just can't seem to be stopped. This man is like the Boilermaker Express, full steam ahead until he reaches his destination. And just like Boggs, Frankfort would be all gas and no brakes tonight. Hot Dogs win 44-20. And they are now one game closer to having the season that the seniors and the head coaches have dreamed about. And for our final highlight of this block, we're going to take a look at Benton Central Delphi game, a rivalry match like no other. Bison start out with the ball. QB Joe Widmer sends the pass out wide, but Delphi linebacker Mikhail Cleaver establishes early. Oracle defense isn't playing around. But Widmer isn't messing around either. He sends a dime down the field, and wide receiver Corbin Cooley is there to collect, making a fantastic catch. Bison's passes game tonight was looking good. Whitmer was accurate and passes were landing. The whole first quarter, the two teams battled back and forth, but moving downfield, not quite making it into the end zone. Going into the second quarter, the Bison find their groove. Whitmer running outside the pocket, looking for the pass, and he sends it to the hands of Corbin Weber in the end zone for the tutty. The two teams continued to duke it out, and ultimately, the Benton Central Bison come out with the dub 21-12. And we are done with the first round of highlights for the night, which means we have only one more round to go, and thank gosh we have a break because I need to catch my breath after a couple of those games. Coming up, you'll hear if Harrison was able to defeat Westside, how Central Catholic did against Seeger, and more. The Friday Night Frenzy continues after this short half.